Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 online game. It's the Super Bowl matchup, Seahawks versus Broncos. Who do you got in this game? If you pick Seahawks at halftime, you were looking pretty damn good. Seahawks dominating the game. We got Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson on our team right now. Third down and 9. Nothing goes good for us the first two plays, but Russell Wilson rolling out the pocket and wide open downfield is Robert Turbin. He's going all the way. Blown coverage for sure, and we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Not exactly the way I expected that play to work out, but we get the touchdown nonetheless, and Broncos are playing like the way they are in real life. Not too good. And first play, ooh, Cam Chancellor making some big plays in his postseason. Almost made a big play on the first play of defense there. The Legion of Boom have been making their mark all season long, and this Super Bowl isn't going to be any different. And neither will this game, hopefully for us. Third down and 9. Got him on third down, and forget the Legion of Boom. The pass rush, they did their mark. Only sent 3, and Peyton Manning didn't have much time. Golden Tate getting a pretty good kick return there, and we're looking pretty good in this game. We're looking like we can take control early on, try to get the flea flicker going here, but I mean, I had a guy, but I just like panicked in the pocket and ran around. This play, I do the same exact thing. I panic, run around, and ends up a lot worse this time. I lose 20 yards on the sack, almost a safety from my own 1-yard line. Third down and 41. I chuck it up for Golden Tate, who catches it, but not enough for the first down, unfortunately. We punt the ball, but I mean, that was a great thing for field position. Instead of giving him the ball near midfield, we give it to him at the 26-yard line. So that was a pretty big play, even though we didn't get the first down. We got 38 yards, I think, on that play. Still really good. And he's trying to chuck it deep, and oh man, Sherman and Thomas. One of them was ready to make the play. Thomas did, but dropped it. Next play, Sherman and Thomas again in the area. This time, Sherman's the one that drops it, but it doesn't matter because he has to punt the ball to us. And once again, Golden Tate, man, just shaking, doing everything he can. Got a face mask there. We don't get the penalty, unfortunately, but we get the ball out to Marshawn Lynch, and you know, that's the game plan in this game. Get Marshawn Lynch running and take off from there, man. And we try to catch the edge over Marshawn Lynch. Unfortunately, Sean Phillips is there to blow up the play. But second down and 11, we get space for the first down before getting tackled by Dookie and Nacho. And we're just, you know, feeding the beast, man. Give him his Skittles and let him rock, man. Let him just all about that action, you know. And one more time, give it to Marshawn. Cut to the inside, back to the outside. Stiff arm, just an array of moves, man. You just give him the ball and he'll just do anything he can to fight for extra yards. And this time we go downfield on the play action. We commit to the run a lot, then we go to the play action. We got a big play downfield to Doug Baldwin. First down and goal. Try to give it out to the fullback here, but we actually end up losing a yard and almost a ball there on a strip attempt. Here's second down and goal. We get a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch is barreling his way in there. Gets a touchdown. We're up 14-0. Looking good for us. I like the way our defense is playing. And he comes back on offense and boom. That's a fumble. Apparently, I guess he threw it behind the line of scrimmage, so since Demaryius Thomas dropped it, it ended up being a fumble, and we get the fumble recovery, even though just, I don't know, just the way the play was designed. So, I don't want to blame it on bad play call, but something definitely did not go right on that play. But nothing goes right for us here. Third down and 15, nothing open. We end up taking a sack, so we don't capitalize too much on that play. We get a field goal out of that, but at the same time, we didn't turn the ball over, and that's one thing. When you get a turnover, you don't want to turn the ball over right back. You want to keep the momentum going, especially the way we're playing, the way our defense is playing. It will be an injustice to our defense if we turn the ball over. Because now look at this. The guy at third down 19, he makes a tight throw at Manning, but Julius Thomas cannot hang on. A bunch of Seahawks in the area there, and one more time you get to watch Golden Tate return a punt because why not, man? Golden Tate's been doing work. This time he doesn't do too much, and neither can Marshawn Lynch on the screen pass. Lost 3 yards there, actually, as the 2-minute warning hits. Trying to get something going in a little 2-minute drill, running the flea flicker, and just rolling out with Wilson here. Got a lot of running room. Could throw it, but didn't want to take the chance when I had a first down easily there. Next play, Marshawn Lynch. Spin move, avoid a tackler, and Marshawn Lynch all the way to the 6-yard line. Lynch is having a huge day, and it continues. Get off me, Dookie and Nacho. You're not tackling beast mode. He's in the end zone for his second touchdown of the game with under a minute left to go. Now he's down 24-0, and struggling badly, but he does get some big plays here with a minute left. He finally gets his way downfield, and this one to Wes Welker breaks open all the way to the 16-yard line, and if he can get a touchdown, he does get ball at halftime, but he almost throws an interception. Sherman drops another one, but at least we know Sherman's playing that lockdown defense. Now Earl Thomas drops another one. The Legion of Boom is good at hitting, but we're kind of catching a little bit, man. In the meantime, though, the pass rush will come through. I think that was Chris Clemens who came in for the sack there, and we hold him to a field goal. The last thing we want to do is give up a touchdown there with barely any time before halftime. Like I said, he does get ball at half, so that was a big stand for us. Because a field goal, he's still down 21 points. We still got a huge-ass lead. Still feel pretty confident in our offense. Russell Wilson trying to roll out here. And I could have taken off for the first down, but at the same time, I'm thinking about trying to get a field goal here. So, first down would have really not done much. With this play, downfield, Golden Tate gets the catch. But I try to go big and, just not aware of the clock there. I probably should have just gone down immediately and try my shot at like a long field goal there at Hauschka. Instead, I did a spin move just instinctively trying to avoid the tackle, which I did, but I ended up burning off the last like 3 seconds of the clock instead. So the score stays 3-24, and immediately he gets a big play to Julius Thomas there to start off the second half. Then he gets I get called for offsides. I'm not sure who the hell went offsides. Michael Bennett. I don't know what he's doing. But right now, just like the last drive, just nothing but a touchdown, man. He wants to kick field goals. I'm cool with that. And if my guys want to catch a pick, that would be cool, man. If somebody wants to, and there KJ Wright says, I got you, and he catches the interception, but I accidentally lateraled the ball. That was not on purpose. You know me. Sometimes I like lateraling the ball on purpose. That was not on purpose. That was just all beef for like no reason, and I'm just like, wow, oops, my bad. And now he gets the ball back here. I pretty much had the game in hand there. Instead, now he's back with a chance to get a touchdown to make this game interesting, and he is making it interesting so far at the start of the second half, despite that turnover there. My blunder allows him to continue going. Second down 11. He actually gets called for a false start. You don't see this too much in Madden, but get one call here. So now second down 16 because of that, but he's able to throw it over the head of Cam Chancellor and find Joel Dreesen there for the touchdown. That sucked though, because we had the play to stop it. We had Chancellor in a purple, but Chancellor just didn't pay attention, and score's interesting, man. If he could get a stop here, he could pull off one of the greatest comebacks in actually probably that would be the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Here, 3rd down and 5, try to run the screen pass, but Terrence Knighton is all over it and blows it up from his defensive tackle position. He sniffs out the screen and forces a punt. Immediately, he finds Julius Thomas, and the momentum is definitely on his side, man. Though this play does not help. Sure, he caught the ball, but he went out of bounds before he caught it. That's illegal touching. So not only is that not going to count as a catch, it's also going to cost him 5 yards. I bet you he wishes Julius Thomas never caught that. I'm pretty sure he was not trying to catch that with Thomas after he went out of bounds. But he does get the first down to Wes Welker, and he continues to boot the ball downfield until he tests Cam Chancellor. And Chancellor, with that 6'3" frame, is able to sky up over the Julius Thomas there, get the interception. Even though we get to the 1 yard line, we got the interception, so I am definitely happy about that. And as long as we don't get a safety, I'm good. And Marshawn Lynch helps us get out of our own end zone. 3rd down and 5. I find Jermaine Kearse there for the first down, but Kearse drops the ball. And once again, he's got a shot at this. 4th quarter coming up, and he's got a shot to make it a 1-possession game if he scores a touchdown on this drive. Injury time, that's not the worst thing in the world, even though this is Demaryius Thomas. But next play, a boom shot from Bobby Wagner and Malcolm Smith there on the fumble recovery. And that is a heartbreaker for him because he just threw it in the middle of the field. Didn't really try to do anything spectacular. Just got a big shot there from Bobby Wagner. And then Marshawn Lynch in the open field. No one is catching beast mode. Well, someone did, but it was just a little bit too late, and Marshawn Lynch gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. He is just putting on a show right now, as are the rest of the Seahawks, whether it's the Legion of Boom, whether it's Russell Wilson. Just not Peyton Manning. Manning's not really doing much. We enter the 4th quarter. That change of possession and eventual touchdown pretty much wraps this game up for us. Unless, it's Madden. Anything can happen. It's football. Who knows? I mean, he was driving the ball downfield beforehand. So we'll see what happens. He keeps on going to Julius Thomas. That's the one thing I noticed. He keeps on hitting Julius Thomas up the seam, so I'm watching that, and we come up with the interception. you can do it a few times, maybe once, maybe twice, but the third time, I'm definitely not allowing you to do something like that. You're going to have to do something new if you want to try to win. And here, running the flea flicker, I'm looking at B, and I toss it up in the air for Doug Baldwin off the flea flicker, but Baldwin can't make the tough catch in traffic. Next play, Russell Wilson, read option. We get the first down and a little bit extra. Haven't gone to the option much in the game. Maybe I didn't need to. I was just running what I wanted to, and you know, it's working. So now we come out the option here in the fourth quarter. It's working. This time we go deep to Jermaine Kearse, but Kearse cannot hang on. None of these Seahawks can really catch, but can't really complain too much since we do have the big lead. Here, 3rd down 1 had A wide open there, but I was reading the flats, and the flats wasn't exactly open. Linebacker makes a great play. 4th down 1. I decided to punt the ball off. No sense in going for it when he got the big lead here. I decided, you know what, let's just leave it to the defense, man. Defense is playing tremendous so far this game. Sherman's been locking it up. He tries to go deep though, and speaking of Sherman locking it up, Sherman did not lock it up there. He could have made the play there, did not. Next play, ooh man, bounces into Earl Thomas's hands, but Thomas cannot make the catch. Next play, Wes Welker takes a big hit from Wagner. Wagner's making a bunch of hits. That time, I think it's Malcolm Smith there that almost made the interception. And then 4th down and 6, he tries to throw it in tight coverage. Receiver makes the catch, but then drops it. So turnover on downs. Champ Bailey has 8 tackles in the game, but I don't know. It's usually not good when someone from your secondary has that many tackles unless you're really, really good at using like a safety or something. So we got Russell Wilson rolling out on 3rd down and 7. And look at Russell Wilson. No one ahead. But here comes Chris Harris from behind. Tackles Russell Wilson to avoid like a 79-yard touchdown. Something crazy like that. But still, like 3rd down and 7. Russell Wilson. That's just what he's capable of, man. 3rd down and 3. We go for it here with the run. Don't get it. 4th down and goal outside to why not? Screw a field goal. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left. If he actually stops me, he has to go from his own goal line. And oh my goodness, Cam Chancellor with the boomstick. They don't call him the Legion of Boom because it's a cute name. There's some truth to that name. It's Marshawn Lynch. They don't call him Beast Mode for nothing as he bowls over Mike Adams there. You know, these guys earned their nicknames, and they are about to earn a Super Bowl trophy. 10-38. This game's a blowout. He goes back to this screen pass here, and once again, it's a fumble. Like, he's on going back to it, and since it's a throw behind the line, like, it's a throw behind, and Demaryius Thomas keeps on dropping it because of the coverage, someone's always there to pick it up, and it's like, what, the 4th fumble of the game, but the 2nd time it's been off that screen pass as we tried to throw the flea flicker there, but Golden Tate went out of bounds, so it's not a touchdown. 2nd down and 15, just hand off to Marshawn Lynch. Not going to do anything too spectacular. Giving it to Marshawn again. Marshawn does a stop and pop, and I think I actually go for this 4th down. I just, you know, I didn't feel like going for a field goal. I figured, you know, if anything, if he stopped me, he was going to get the ball deep in his own end zone or whatever. But we throw the interception here, so he actually gets pretty decent field position as Wesley Woodyard comes up with the interception here. So Peyton Manning, what can he do to pad the stats? He finds Demaryius Thomas, just trying to do whatever he can. A touchdown for pride's sake. Tosses it up for Welker, but Byron Maxwell is almost there for the interception. Once again, another drop, but this time Cam Chancellor comes up with it, and this time the lateral was on purpose. I said I was going to lateral, try to get a touchdown since I figured Chancellor wasn't taking it back. Thankfully, we actually recover it. That's the scary thing if you don't recover it. Oh my goodness, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, touchdown. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Beast mode. So Marshawn Lynch gets a touchdown there. We're up 10-45. Marshawn scores what, his 4th touchdown of the game? Now you keeping track, 4th or 5th touchdown. He's absolutely dominating this game on the ground. Over 200 yards carrying and a an interception. Just, you know, for kicks. Richard Sherman has to get on the sheet here with an interception. He's dropped a few, so he gets his interception and his 4 tackles and stuff. He feels good about it. But the MVP of this game was definitely Marshawn. We come out Niners heavy, just run a few plays, just going to run out the clock here. I accidentally went out of bounds. I didn't really mean to. So we run the ball here. We end the game. And on that note, the Seattle Seahawks win the game. Probably going to win the Super Bowl in real life. They do win it in this game. So I hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 25 online games. Check out Marshawn Lynch's beastly stats. Ooh, 241 yards. And on that note, I will catch you guys next time.